You've been asking the Holy Spirit for power to do this and power to do that. And you've been asking me to bless you with this and bless you with that. And he says, you have forgiven in your mind, in your heart, but you did not use your spirit to do it. So in the secrecy of your time, you're having these conversations with yourself about what it was that injured you. And you got wounds that you keep picking at them. You keep picking at them. You keep picking at them. When you have idle time, you start saying, if they hadn't done this to me, or if I hadn't done this for them. He says, whoever you forgive, they're forgiven. Whoever sins you forgive, they're forgiven. But whoever sins you retain, they're retained. If you forgive them, I'm going to forgive them. Watch this. Here's what you need to hear. If you release them, God said, I'm going to look at it as you forgiving them, but it does not mean that they will not deal with the consequences of what they've done. You have to give up the desire for them to pay for what they did to you. He says, but if you retain it, he said, I'm going to retain it, but wait a minute. Everything I said to you about forgiveness, it wasn't about the person who offended you. Everything I said about forgiveness, I said it to you. So if you retain it, you will have to deal with the consequences of not letting it go. He says, I give you the responsibility to forgive, but I don't take away your right not to forgive. If you don't let it go, you're going to be dealing with consequences. And you're so special to me that I had to wound you. And it pleased God to bruise him. Because I want to make you more like me. It pleased me when you were betrayed. I could have killed them before they did it. But I let it happen because it pleased me. It pleased me that you were denied, that they denied you. It pleased me. I could have stopped them from. I could have stopped them from denying you. I could have. Matter of fact, I could have let them deny you, and I could have let somebody say, "Oh yeah, well, I don't care what it is. You gonna pay just like they paid." He said, "But it pleased me. It pleased me that they abandoned you, because sometimes you can't get close to me because there's too many people and too much stuff in between you and me." God said, I'm coming to visit you in your low place. He said, receive it now. Receive it in your closed in environment. Receive it now when everything looks like it's falling apart. Receive it now even though people have walked away from you. Receive it now even though it looks like I've turned my back on you. Receive it now. I know you lock the doors. I know you lock the doors, but I'll walk through locked doors because you're just that important to me. You're just that special that you can't even mess this up. I'll walk through a locked door. I love you so much that I will not turn away from you. And in the season and when you least expect it, I'll step up in your space. If you